Welcome to Booked All Night, the podcast where hot takes meet craft notes and no one gets enough sleep. I'm your host, Julia, and today we're joined by LG Keating? Yes, Keating?
Yes, you got it.
Author of Don't Wake Up. Before we get to that, let me just tell you about our next couple of interviews coming up in February on February 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. We're interviewing Ruan Willow, a spicy romance author. February 14th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, we're interviewing Ashley Peters, a dystopian author. On February 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, we're interviewing Kim Barden, a fantasy indie author based out of Brisbane. And on February 28th at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, we're interviewing Kelly Preston, a queer horror writer. So make sure to join our Discord server to ask our author guests a question, because sometimes we can't go live, and this allows you to get your questions in whether we stream or not. Now back, perfect. Now back to the interview. Hello, Elle.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome, fellow Canadian. I love this.
Yes.
Why don't we start by you giving us a little pitch for Don't Wake Up?
All right. Well, Don't Wake Up. It's psychological horror, basically following a young painter who struggles with her inner demons. Her life soon goes off the rails when an evil presence haunts her nightmares and slowly blurring the lines of her reality. It touches a lot on grief, self worth, vulnerability, and stuff like that.
I love that. That's so fun. I love a good horror, so it's
As you can see,
fantastic.
that's all I am dedicated to.
Some people it's not for them, but
No.
I don't know. Just make me get up in the middle of the night, like.
Right? Horror is so subjective where some people find it so terrifying, like
Yeah.
movie wise, even books, and then other people are like, oh, that wasn't scary at all, right?
Right? Like I personally, I'm not a horror movie person. I don't like watching it, but I'll read it all day long. In my
Yeah,
head, it's less scary, I
exactly.
guess.
Well, a lot of people who, like friends of mine who have read the book, they're like, it wasn't too scary. And then other people like, oh, that scene was so frightening. And it's again, it's what you see in your head, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I guess let's get started with some character superlatives. So we get to know the Don't Wake Up cast a little better. So the first
Okay.
question is, what character is most likely to say, let's split up?
Hmm. I would say my main character's best friend, Amelia.
Okay.
She's very much on the realistic side,
Okay.
but not realistic in a way that she believes everything. She'd be like, "Oh, let's split up."
Yeah. You go
I
that
could
way,
see
I'll
her
go
doing
this
that.
way.
Yeah,
It's like the
exactly.
number
Like you're
one
on your
rule to
own,
not do.
right? I could see her being like, "You're on your own on this one,"
Right?
because she kind of does that in the book.
Yeah. Kind of just leaves her. And you're like, what are you
Where'd she
doing?
go? Yeah,
Have you never seen a horror movie?
yeah.
Who would be the worst roommate?
I would have to say Abel.
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah,
give too much away on him, but I think
that's
it'd be
fair.
him. Yeah.
I mean, not great.
No.
Who is most likely to accidentally summon a demon just to see what happens?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it'd have to be Abel again.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
let's just give it a go. Why
Yeah.
not?
I could see him being with like a group of friends and just let's hit a Ouija board and conjure something.
um, who is most likely to have a cursed Pinterest board?
I would say, oh, that's a good question. I don't have a lot of characters in my books, so I'm not too
That's
sure.
okay. You
Yeah,
can
I
rename someone who's already on there or who you've already mentioned. Sorry.
yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Lila on this one.
Yeah.
Just because after everything that starts to happen, I can see
Mm-hmm.
her being on Pinterest and getting cursed in another way. I don't know.
Just decorating her house with extra spooky stuff.
Yeah, just leans into it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And then who is most likely to befriend the monster instead of running?
I'm gonna go with Amelia again.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah.
She's just like a little Delulu.
Exactly. Yeah, like,
This
come on,
isn't
girl.
real.
Yeah.
Like, what are
jump
you guys
jump on
doing?
the bandwagon. Listen to your friend.
Exactly. I just
Yeah.
want to give a little shout out. We have someone watching on YouTube who's celebrating that we have two Canadians. So,
Yay.
welcome. I love that so much. Hello. All right, so let's talk about the book a little bit. The lines of reality are blurry for Lila. Layla? Lila?
Lila, yeah.
Lila, perfect. What inspired the idea of a haunting that lives inside dreams?
I've always been interested in the concept of nightmares. Like we've all had bad one. I know I've had bad ones in the past where you just wake up and it's like, oh my god, that was so real. Like, what if
100%.
that actually was real? What if you woke
Mm-hmm.
up and it just continued? Also, movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, definitely one of
Yep.
my favorites growing up. I think it was one of my first horror movies I watched, so that
Yeah.
kind of ingrained in me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one. I've like I said, don't watch horror movies,
yeah.
read horror, but I've definitely heard about that one, and I'm like, that sounds terrifying. Absolutely
Too
not.
much for me.
Exactly. Or like, what do they call that one thing? The when you wake up and there's like the. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like
The
this scary.
sleep paralysis demons.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sleep paralysis. Like, it's not sleep demon, but I've definitely experienced that a few
That
times.
during writing this, I watched a documentary. It was called, I think it was called The Nightmare, and they touched on like sleep paralysis and everything. And it was a bit of research because I'm just like, that is terrifying. And people are like, oh, it could happen anytime. Yeah. Uh, big involvement there. Yeah.
Definitely. I have two dogs, and I'll just lay there and be like, if there was something actually here, the dogs would be barking.
Exactly. Yeah.
That kind of helps me with that.
Yeah.
Um, Next question. Nightmares can feel so claustrophobic and visceral. How did you capture that balance between fear and fascination?
That's a good question. How did I capture it? I don't know, other than from experience, I guess. Having those nightmares myself and thinking back to all that kind of inspired and put it into it. But yeah,
So I guess you talking about nightmares, like, do you feel like you have a lot of nightmares, which kind of brought this on,
no,
or just like a regular
not a
amount?
lot. Just a regular amount. Just I
Yeah.
find them so fascinating. It's like what, and I guess I can't say I do watch a lot of horror, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
they're the reason why I have the nightmares. But when you do, it's just like you wake up and it's like, what was my mind thinking? Like, what did I eat last night that made it jumble my subconscious? But is it more than your subconscious? Right. That's what went into creating demons and stuff, I guess.
That's fair. It's like, is there
Yeah.
something else in the universe that's like telling me, trying to like
Yeah.
influence me a little bit? Like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then last question here for this section. Lila's also an artist struggling with self worth. How does creativity and insecurity feed into horror? And I guess this book in particular.
Well, as being a debut author, doing it all on my own, independent author, it
Mm-hmm.
was very much. I write Lila like myself almost. Like I've had friends who read it and they're just like, I just picture you when I'm reading about Lila. Not that I've been through any of that stuff, but like the whole self worth and the trust issues and stuff. That's very much pulled from my own experience. Fear of the future, like you dive into something with creativity, especially. Is anybody gonna like this?
Mm-hmm.
She has her social media following that. Yeah, there's lots of followers, but nobody's buying her paintings. It takes a lot from my own life, I guess.
That's totally fair. I mean, I'm an
Yeah.
artist as well, and it's definitely, I've been to some like art gallery showings and whatnot, and everyone comes around, oh my God, I love your stuff, but no one buys anything. And you're like, do you really? Do you really love it?
Right?
Are you I don't know if I want to do this again. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's so daunting. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I guess we can jump into the first game. This will be great.
Yay.
So, this first game is Never Have I Ever.
Love it.
Spoiled my own book, horror edition.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're going to tempt fate with some author confessions. You'll tell us whether you've done it or not, but if you've done 5 or more, you have to spoil something tiny. We won't make you do a big one from your book. Ready?
Okay.
Fantastic. Never have I ever killed off a character just to see if I could.
I don't think I have. No.
Fair enough. Okay, so
Yeah.
no, perfect. Never have I ever scared myself while writing.
I have.
Okay, one and one. This is fun.
Yeah.
Which part can I ask?
I guess that could be a bit of the spoiler. I was
Perfect.
writing the scene where she's in bed watching a movie
Yeah.
and her closet door creaks open and all this scary stuff starts to come out or some
Ooh.
yeah. And I'm sitting there writing and literally I don't know it was quiet in the house. It was nighttime. I write a lot at night too, and
Oh,
all of a
good.
sudden I hear something. Yeah, right. Add to that inspiration of horror. Yeah, I heard something fall or knock over in the hallway, and I just stayed in my room. I'm like, no,
No, it's fine. We're done. We're
yeah,
done leaving the room
yeah.
for the
I'm like,
day. Go over, lock it, crawl under the covers. This sheet will protect me.
right?
That's so funny. Okay. Never have I ever added a dream sequence just to mess with the reader.
No, I don't think I have. They're all very intentional.
Cool.
Yeah.
Never have I ever named a character after someone I secretly dislike.
I have yet to do that. No, I have not.
Just add that to the list.
Yeah, right? That should add that in my next book.
change like the first or last letter. It wasn't
Yeah.
you. I don't know what you're
No,
talking about.
not at all.
Never have I ever written a scene so creepy I had to stop and turn on a light. I guess that kind of goes with the
Yeah.
scared yourself part. We'll skip that one.
Okay.
Never have I ever written a character who's actually based on a nightmare that I had.
Written a character that was based on a nightmare or
Yeah,
like okay. I guess that would be a yes because I mean, I none of the nightmares that Lila had, I had, but I wrote her character based on my own experience with having nightmares. So yeah,
that's fair. Never have I ever let a character die just because it made the story scarier.
I guess I would say I did. Yes.
Perfect.
Is it
Uh,
what am I 2 for 2?
well, two for
Oh,
three,
three.
four.
Okay.
I was like, I'm
Like how
doing
many
a bad
questions?
job counting. Never have I ever written a fake out death and immediately regretted it.
No,
No?
I don't think I have a
You
fake
cut
out.
that
No.
one?
Yeah.
Never have I ever made a character suffer purely for pacing reasons.
Yeah, I did.
That's fair. And
Yeah.
and never have I ever realized too late that the villain in that I was the villain in my own draft. I'll
Ah,
repeat that. Never have I ever realized too late that I was the villain in my own draft.
like I was the villain while writing it.
Yeah, like maybe you were the author was the villain, making these characters
I
do
don't want to
scary
take
things.
away. I'm not going to say anything in the ending, but
Okay,
I would say yes.
love. All right. That's
Yeah.
five. So, I mean, you did give that one spoiler, but if you have another one, we would love to hear it. Just a little one, just a little baby one.
I'm trying to think of a little one. You have to give me a minute.
No worries. Maybe even something canon that you didn't include in the book.
Hmm. I guess okay, I'll say this one. That's kind
Okay.
of, I guess, canon. In the nightmare, obviously, even looking at the cover, it's a lot of forestry and that kind of stuff, and the bridge and crossing over the bridge. It's more hellfire, I guess. It
Mm.
jumps into that. Yeah. Again, I don't want to give too much away because obviously there's a twist, but
No, it's all good. That's
yeah.
perfect. Awesome. All right, we're going to get back into our interview questions. That was really fun. I love a good never
I
have I
love that. Yeah.
ever.
Me too. It's been a while since I've played that, so it's great.
Right? Normally there's alcohol involved.
Yeah.
All right. So this is about your writing and craft.
All
Horror
right.
depends so much on atmosphere and pacing. What are some things you keep in mind to keep the tension going throughout the narrative?
That one's hard because especially in books, there's going to be a lot of filler like leading up to, and so you need to watch your pacing, right? Obviously, you don't want it to be too dull and boring for like two chapters, three chapters on end. I try to make sure there's at least an event that happens like between one or two chapters just to keep
Yeah,
that pace going. Yeah.
that's
It's
awesome.
always in the
And
back of my mind. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm getting bored as the writer. Better throw something
Yeah.
in there.
Exactly.
All right. What kind of fear fascinates you the most as a writer?
What kind of fear? Like any kind of fear or like horror fear?
I think I do apologize. Just throwing this out there. Did not write these questions. So
Oh, fair.
I
Okay.
am assuming that this is talking about like a jump scare
Oh, okay.
or the slow, yeah, I guess nightmare fear where you're kind of creating the fear in your own mind,
Mhm.
or the stalker fear. I guess that might be a trope. I don't know. Maybe Rob can, our producer, can help us out with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The body horror as well.
Sorry, what was the question again? Do I prefer which
Um,
like or what
what
went
kind
into
of fear, sorry, what kind of fear
gotcha.
fascinates you the most?
I'd say like paranoia and isolation, which is a lot of this book, and it's built into my next one. Being isolated and being left alone, like when you're going through something so scary and traumatic, and just everybody says you're crazy, like in this book, and just passes her off. It leaves you very isolated. That's what scares me. My next book that I'm writing is more slasher trope, and it's in a cottage, and again it revolves around isolation, and I guess that's just my shtick.
Well, yeah, I guess if you find that the scariest or the most scary,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like proper grammar. Um, yeah, I guess that would be the thing you might lean into
Yeah.
most, which I completely agree. Isolated fear, being alone, no one to help you. This is
Or
why
like
the breaking up, you want to split up, you go one way. Absolutely not. That's
yeah,
never
exactly. It never
no world.
works. Or even like one of the scariest movies I've seen, like The Strangers, like being in those kinds of isolated situations, just terrifying.
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
Yeah.
the the trailers scared me. So,
That was a
um,
big no.
right? Last question here for this section. How do you know when a story needs more space to breathe or more time to terrify?
I don't know how to answer that, to be honest. Can you repeat it?
How do you know when a story needs more space to breathe or more time to terrify? So I guess sitting in that scared or scary moment for longer?
Okay. Uh, Again, I guess it would just be based off of like the pacing and tension of the book. I I guess I don't like to write a lot of filler, so
That's fair.
I keep it. Yeah, I just try to keep it going. A lot of like people who've read Don't Wake Up have asked or have reviewed it and said like it's very fast paced and it keeps you that kind of stuff on your toes. And I just keep it in mind that that's the kind of stuff I like to read. So
Hmm.
I write generally the same way.
That's fair. I mean, I can definitely remember reading it and feeling like this is the climax. No, this is the climax. And I was like, can we get to like if this is where I think it is, where are we going
What's
with
coming
this?
next? Yeah.
Right?
I kind of
Okay.
do that with my next one too.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I guess that's just what I like to do.
That's funny. All right, we're going to move into game 2.
All right.
So, in this game, we're doing literary would you rather nightmare edition.
All right.
So, would you rather never sleep again or sleep but always have nightmares?
Sleep would always have nightmares. Yeah, I it's a nightmare. Most if unless it's like my book, you're going to wake up and be fine.
That's fair. Would you rather be trapped in a Stephen King novel or a Jordan Peele? Oh, I don't know how to
Peel.
say that. Peele? Thank
Jordan
you.
Peel,
I
yeah.
see all these words and don't actually hear them out loud. So yeah, would you rather be trapped in a Stephen King novel or a Jordan Peele movie?
I wouldn't want to be trapped in a Stephen King novel.
Yeah, nope, I'm good.
Yeah,
That
I'd
man's
have
a
to
little
go.
twisted.
Yeah, so I guess wouldn't want to be in a Jordan Peele movie either, but there's
No.
ways to get out. Yeah,
Oh well,
yeah,
it'll be fine.
it is
It's
what it is. Yeah, I'll
fine.
figure it out.
Would you rather have a ghost haunting your house or a demon haunting your dreams?
I would. Oh, that's a good one. So if the demon's haunting my dreams when I wake up, is he just gone, or is it like my book? Because I think I can deal with that. Where if it was like I woke up and it was just gone, no demon. But ghost in my house, I mean, it's staying there.
Right? That one's there
So
also when you're sleeping.
exactly, yeah. So I'm gonna go with demon in my dreams.
That's fair. Just
Yeah,
lingers a little and then leaves.
yeah.
Would you rather write a book that terrifies everyone or one that breaks everyone's heart?
Terrifies everyone. Guess I'm
Th-
just
yeah.
crazy like that.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No, I love it. I mean,
Good.
you did a great job with the horror, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. Would you rather find an ancient cursed object in your attic or realized you are the cursed object?
Ooh. I rather find the ancient or cursed object and get rid of it.
That's fair. Just toss it.
Right.
It keeps
Right?
coming back. You're like, oh no.
It's the rest of my life. Just trying to get rid
Right?
of this thing.
Exactly. All right. So this is our unhinged round.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a transition here as well, but
Oh,
perfect. If Lila's entity could speak to you directly, what do you think it would say?
well, he's done it a few times. I think he would continue to say, "Let me in."
No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah. You wake up in your own story. What's your survival plan?
Uh, See, I don't know if I would be fight or flight. I think for the most part, I'd be flight.
That's
And
fair.
it would just take off. I'd have no plan.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
running out of
just
there.
hope for the best.
Exactly.
I don't know if I would survive my own books, to be honest.
That's okay. I
Yeah,
mean, we all think we're gonna be the ones that survive the zombie apocalypse, and honestly, I
yeah.
would want to be the first one to die. I don't want to. I don't want to go
I
through that.
I'd rather not be a zombie or go through that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Watching the world just crumble and people turning on each other. No, thank you.
No thanks. I'm good. You can bring one horror icon to a sleepover with the Booked All Night crew. So you're hanging out, I guess, just with me in Canada somewhere.
Yay.
We'll meet in the middle. I'm
Yeah.
in Alberta. You're in Ontario.
Oh.
I guess we're going to Manitoba.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. We can go Northern Ontario, maybe.
Oh, perfect. I do like that plan better.
Yeah.
We'll go to Sudbury
Sudbury. There you go.
in the summer.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. We bring one horror icon with us. Who are we inviting? And what snacks are we bringing to appease them?
Hmm. I'm gonna go with one of my two favorite horror
Nice.
characters. I'm gonna bring Chucky just to make it interesting.
Wow.
There he is, right there.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. This isn't like your bedroom, right? Like this is your office. You can close
It's
the
my
door.
office. Yes.
Like, oh no, he'd be going in a locked box.
He was
Until
a Christmas present.
from who? Who
My
doesn't
son.
like? Oh my gosh! Just your mom, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. What's your favorite
Oh,
Chucky movie? Do you have one?
my favorites. I'm gonna go with number two, just because I love the last scene or the yeah, I guess the last scene where they're in the toy factory and there's all these Chucky dolls being made. It's great.
Yeah, so good. I love that for you. I guess. So, what snacks are we bringing to appease
Oh,
Chucky?
what does Chucky like to eat? I don't know. Well, he's a doll, so not. Oh, let's bring him Doritos. I don't know. I feel
I
like
like
he'd
it.
like a
I don't
Dorito.
know.
Yeah.
He's coming to the sleepover, but we're making a salt circle, and he's sitting in
Yes.
the salt circle. Right?
Exactly.
Last question is for anyone who helped you get the book out in the world: agent, editors, publishers, beta readers, workshop partners. They all deserve thanks. So, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to today?
I've got a few. I'd like to shout out my editor, Sean Leonard. He was fantastic. He brought my manuscript to perfection. I'm working with him again on this next book, and I think he's somebody who I'll continue to work with. And my, I guess, beta readers, my friends who looked at the book before it even finished editing, my friend Carrie, Alyssa, and Raquel. They have supported me throughout this and told me I can do it when I didn't believe I could. You know, when imposter syndrome hits and you think, oh, I can't do this. Nobody cares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They were
the
three
self
friends.
worth thing.
Yeah, exactly. They were the three friends who were like, you can do this. You will. And it was great.
I love that. That's fantastic. Are you I guess sorry to ask this. Are you a full-time author now? Is that kind of you able to
That's
be a
my
full-time
goal.
author? Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm still
Love
working
that.
full-time job while writing, so it's a hard balance, but I've been able to figure it out. Like I said, I write a lot at night. That's
Mhm.
mostly out of convenience because, you know, work during the day, and when I'm not
Mhm.
working, I have a 9-year-old son, so
Do you feel like when you're at work during the day, I guess depending on what you're doing, you don't have to share that with us, but are you kind of planning what you're going to write that night? You're thinking
yeah.
about it all the time. You're like, notes app, here we
Yeah.
go.
My notes app is full of ideas. It's just flooded. Yeah.
Someone hack her phone.
Especially the first one because it was just so like already in my head that I'm like, I gotta get this down. So yeah.
Yeah. That's so fun. What was your like timeline on like the first day, I guess, started writing? I guess that's hard to kind of put into context, but what would you say your timeline was between starting the book and publishing the book?
So because I started in January, I can kind of gauge that from January to October, it was 10 months.
Wow. Is that,
Yeah.
I feel like that's fast. That feels fast.
It is fast, yeah. But I mean, the concept of the story started in June of 2024, so I guess, but I didn't start fully writing it until January.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is why it was a little easier getting it out of my head because I already had the ideas. It was
Mm-hmm.
just, adding the filler, making the big um, scenes and stuff, right? But yeah, by the time I finished editing and getting it all done, it was maybe July, August, and then production and cover design, all that kind of stuff came after.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, might as well like get it all out, right? There's a few
Yeah,
authors that I really like that it's taken like so long for them even to think about the next book, and you're like, can you? We're all waiting. Just go
yeah,
sit down.
exactly.
Just go sit down and write. What are you doing?
Yeah, get
Um,
off social media. Come on.
right? Like, stop going to so many interviews. I'm done with this.
Yeah,
And then I guess I just have another question for you. What made you want to write a book? This is your
I
first book, and
yeah.
clearly you have a full time job. So,
So I've always loved writing. I started writing in high school, like short stories, essays. I always loved English class, and after high school, it was kind of like, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to be an author. That never happened,
life gets in the
obviously.
way, right?
Life got in the way, yeah. And just a few years ago, I actually got sober and started writing as
Congratulations.
therapy. Thank you. It's been 4 years now. And I
Awesome.
started writing as therapy. I wrote during that time like a thriller sort of mystery book that will never see the light of day. Was not a fan of my own writing then, but
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard to get into it. I know when I first started podcasting, we recorded for an entire year before an episode saw the day, like the light of day. Like
yeah,
you have to hammer out all those nitty gritty things, and then finally feel the
exactly.
confidence. Have you always written horror?
So no, yes and no, not always, obviously. I was big into thrillers more, but then I started getting really like bored of it because it was all
Mm,
very much the same, I guess, of who I was reading. So that's why I switched into horror in 2024, and I was like, this is my genre. This is what I know how to write.
that's awesome. Is there any
Yeah.
author that you, I guess, pull a lot of inspiration, not inspiration, but are actively going back to when you are reading a horror or thriller book?
My biggest one that pulled me back into horror was Grady Hendrix. I
Mm-hmm.
read Final Girl Support Group and I was intrigued and I read all of his books. And I'd say I don't take the same style as him, but yeah, anything he releases is an auto buy for me.
That's awesome. I like
Yeah.
you. You know, we all have our number one fan author, and you just like can't wait for their next
Yeah.
one. That's great. I'm sure there's going to be lots of fans of yours that just can't wait for that second book. And I guess with that second book, is there anything you'd like to share about it?
Yeah. So the plan is it will be released in July. It's a summer slasher female rage revenge story. Um,
Yes. Oh
yeah.
yeah, this female rage. I'm sure you're writing it well.
Yeah. Oh, I it was something I needed to write, I guess, cuz like I wrote this book which it was more like she needed to be saved whereas this one she's the one saving everybody,
Yep,
if that makes sense. And I love
definitely.
camp horror slashers like Friday the 13th and stuff like that. Um so yeah, I wanted to write one myself.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm planning sorry.
no, no, you go.
I was going to say the plan is July 14th will be the release date.
Do we have a
Yeah.
name of the
Oh yeah,
book?
duh.
No,
It's
that's
called
okay.
Blood. Yeah, it's called Blood on the Cottage Floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
uh,
Sounds great.
I just got a cover design done, and I'm looking to reveal it in like April. Have art
Love.
start set up in May. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Did you use the same artist for this cover as you did before?
No, I actually found another one. Um, she was amazing. I think I'll be using her from now on though. Like I love my cover designer,
Yeah,
but they price was iffy for me. So
that's fair. I mean,
yeah,
you know, sometimes you're like, that was a little overpriced.
yeah,
Okay, thank you so much.
it was
Um,
yeah.
that's that's so fun. I'm so excited for you, especially
Thank
like
you.
releasing a summer horror, just as summer starts. That's so exciting.
See that's my thing with this is like I want to release when like the setting of my book is like in Don't Wake Up. It was very autumn, October,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I was like, okay, Halloween release. And this one, summer slasher, you got to have it out in summer. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And when did you say it was getting released to ARCs? Have you already chosen, I guess, ARC readers for that?
Not yet. So I'm still planning it all out, but I'm hoping May, latest June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have a ARC sign up that people can go to, or are you picking your own sort of thing?
I want to create a sign up, but I'm also letting like my Instagram followers, whoever wants to, sign up to DM me because that'll be like first come first serve, sure. But I will definitely be releasing a sign up probably in April.
Well, I will be checking your Instagram.
All right.
Speaking of, do you want to share your Instagram handles or any of your
Yes.
social media?
So across, I'm on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Across all of them, it's at horror.writer.l.
Fantastic.
A lot of dots.
Horror.writer.l. That's
L E
perfect.
L L E.
Yes, yes, not the letter
Not the
L.
letter L.
First name L.
Yes.
I'm just so excited for you that
Thank
you
you.
are feeling confident enough in this first book and you've had such great response in this first book to be able to then release a second one. I know that that's hard to get that next one going, especially like did everyone like the first one?
Yeah. Well, and a lot of it is yes, I want to be a full-time author, but I'm
Hmm.
also doing it for me cuz
Yeah, and that's the most
I guess I
important
was
thing.
yeah, I guess like when I started writing again, I was getting sober and then I felt like I was stuck in this rut and I was like I need to do something more. And now instead of like sitting at home watching TV or reading a book, it's like I'm going to write my own book. And it yeah, it gives me a lot of something to look forward to at the end of the
Oh,
day.
there you go.
Yeah.
Will you write a book? No, I don't want to say related to sobriety, but with sobriety in it as a theme or concept. Is that something you would write about?
It's definitely something I've thought of. It's not going to be very much touched on in this book coming up, but maybe
Hmm.
in the future, yeah. When it's more reflective for me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've struggled with a different addiction, not with alcohol, but with other
Hmm.
substances. And same, it's been 3 years for me, but it's definitely
Congrats.
still even hard to talk about.
Yeah.
You don't even want to like, yeah, I did the thing. Like
Yeah.
it's still kind of new.
Yeah. So
Um,
admit.
is there any last things you would like to mention as we wrap up regarding your book or regarding
Oh,
the
yeah.
next book or
Yeah.
anything else you'd like to share?
Well, yeah, the book is out. Don't Wake Up. You can get it on Amazon, of course. You can also get it through Apple Books, Indigo in Canada, Barnes and Noble. All the links are on my all the links are on my link tree, yeah, on social media. Also, I will be having events coming up in March. I have a couple book signings. If you're in the Southern Ontario area, of course. And well, the next book again comes out July 14th, but I'm trying to start a newsletter for every month to kind of give updates on everything. So sign up for that as well through my link on social media.
Awesome. Do you want to plug some of those events that you're going to?
Yeah, so March 7th from 11 to 3, I'll be at the chapters on Vega Boulevard in Mississauga, Ontario.
Nice.
And March 14th, I'll be at the Indigo at Square One Shopping Center in Mississauga, Ontario. Not from Mississauga, but I live close, so
That's awesome.
pick the bigger city.
Yeah, just a little bigger. Are
Yeah,
you planning on going to any other events, or is there any event that
yes.
you would aspire to be, I guess, invited? I'm not totally sure how authors get into events, if it's like a sign up or if they're invited, but what's like the top event that you're like, if I could be there, that's the one?
I don't know if there's any I mean, there's a lot in America that I know I'm just not going to be going to anytime soon, but
Yeah, same.
like
And I wouldn't be able to
yeah.
go there and see you either. We're not doing that.
Yeah, no. But I know I think yeah, I signed up for DreadCon that's in Burlington. I'd really like
Hmm.
to go to that one. So I think that's in either I think it's October, but that's one I'm trying. I want to go to more conventions, like author conventions. Like the
Yeah,
book signings are great. I've only done one, but they're fantastic. But I'd love to go to a convention to meet other authors and have that community surrounding me. Yeah.
that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few on the West Coast where I am that are always pretty fun. There's the Canadian Rockies one in May, and then there's the BB4E one, which is in Vancouver at the end of July. So I don't know if those are on your radar, but I will be going to those if you would like
Oh,
to
nice.
hang out.
Yes,
Go grab a
I need to get my
coffee.
yeah. Love it. I'll keep
um,
those in mind.
Fantastic. I love that and would love to, of course, meet you. I'm always a big supporter of
Oh,
Canadian
thank you.
authors, and it's so fun. I
Love
didn't
that.
realize you were Canadian until I was like Googling you
Oh,
for this interview. I was like, okay, I'll
yeah.
read the book and all that stuff. And then I was like, she's Canadian. Ah,
Bo-
love
bonus points.
this. Exactly. Is your cottage book based in Canada? Your next book
This
coming out?
one's not. I base well borderline. It's like Michigan.
Yeah, fair enough. It's
I had
close
to,
enough,
yeah, I had to appease the vast majority of people who are reading my book. I
right?
guess.
That's fair. You're like, I guess I'll put you over here. It's like Canada light.
Right. Well,
Too bad. Too bad.
okay.
Per
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess we're ready to wrap up. So that is a wrap on this episode of Booked All Night. We'd love for you to be a part of the conversation. So don't forget to rate the show, drop a comment, subscribe, and send us some fan mail. Booked All Night is produced by Rob Cook and his cats. So when you share an episode, be sure to tag us at Booked All Night Pod on Instagram and Threads and give us a shout out to our guy in the sound booth and demand cat pictures. For more updates and to check out the reading schedule and learn more about the upcoming interviews, visit bookedallnight.co. Until next time, booklets, this is Julia and Elle G Keating signing off and reminding you to stay booked all night.